Good morning to all my dear students. I am Tabitha, working in Tribal Girls, Miryalguda, Nalgonda district. Till now we had some sessions in our English language. Now let's see the most important thing in our grammar classes. So what is grammar? Grammar is the soul of our English language. Grammar is nothing but the ocean. In English language, grammar is considered as an ocean. As how much you swim, you can learn that much. There is no end for the grammar. So what is very important for the grammar? Now let's see. So the foremost thing is the very important thing. It's a base or the foundation for the grammar. As how we build the house, a base is very important. So we learn today the parts of speech, which they act as the base for the grammar. So now I think you all know, you have an idea of parts of speech, but now let's go detail to us what is the parts of speech. Now welcome to our English grammar. So students, you know that we have 8 parts of speech. They are noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So now let's see 4 parts of speech in today's session. Okay, the first one is noun. What is a noun? Noun is nothing but a naming word, which I hope you all know that the name of any place or animal or thing. Here are few examples: Ramu, goat, chair, Goa, it's a place, etc. And you can see here a few pictures. Goat, this is a beach named Andaman Nicobar Islands, and you can see a spiral chair over here. Students, if you want to get a grip of noun, if you want to become a perfect in noun, you can learn it easily through a game, noun game. Name, place, animal, thing. In a pair work, you can play with your friends. You can just consider 5 to 10 minutes, and you can with any alphabet you can write the names. Here are the some examples. With R I have written Rajesh, Rajasthan, rat, ring. With S, Sarah, Singapore, snake, suitcase, Pavani, Pune, pig, pen. Through this also, this is an you can improve your vocabulary skills also. You can in a pair work with your when you have leisure, you can play this name, place, animal, things, and these all are considered under nouns. These are the different names of the places, animals, all this which be considered as the nouns. So children, I think you learned the noun perfectly. So it's a very easy thing in parts of speech to learn. So now let's go to the pronoun. The second one is pronoun. What is a pronoun? It is a word used instead of a noun, or instead of a person. Instead of a noun, we can use this word. Here are a few examples like I, we, you, he, she, it, they, etc. And in pronouns, in the next following classes we will learn it detailedly. Suppose there is a girl who is moving on the road. You don't know that girl's name. She is wearing a beautiful frock or a beautiful dress. What you will tell? So you are going to with your mother. What you will tell? Mom, she wore a beautiful frock. You don't know her name, so she is considered as a pronoun based on the genders, masculine or feminine. If he is a boy, you will tell as he. So these are the examples. When it will be in a plural form, you will tell we and they, these all, and you also consider as singular and plural. If it is a thing or any animal, it also considered as it. So these are the pronouns. Here we, I, it, and you can see here the girls are dancing. You can tell if they are very far, they are dancing, or also. So these are the examples for pronoun. And the next one is, third one is verb. Verb is very very important in the parts of speech. It acts like a heart to the grammar. In all the parts of speech, verb is very important, because if you know the verb and if you learn the verb forms very perfectly, you can do your tenses well, and which leads to the perfection of direct and indirect speech, active and passive voice. And also in the following classes, nearly 6 to 8 classes, I'll take on verbs, which are very important. Today I am giving you the idea of all the parts of speech. What is now? Let's see what is a verb. It is a word which express a state of person or thing, or which express an action, like whatever you do with your body, like eating, playing, writing, running, dancing, whatever actions, sleeping, shouting, these all the actions which you perform with your body, they are known as verbs. I think that no body will be stable without doing any actions, isn't it, children? Everyone in our day to day lives, we will do the actions. Now let's see the examples. Here the girl, a small girl is eating the vegetables, a nutritious food, and the children are playing in the ground. You can see a person writing, he is writing. Another, you can see a picture, the owl is reading the book. So these are the examples of this. uh, so word, I hope you understood. You can frame some more examples. We are working at home, we are listening to our online classes, you can frame it out some more examples. Now the fourth one is adjective. What is an adjective? Adjective is a word which qualifies a noun or a pronoun, or you can even tell which describes a noun or a pronoun. The adjective describes the noun or a pronoun. You can see here blind, bright, clever, large, tall, big, etc. I have given you the words. You can frame out the sentences. He is a blind person. What is the adjective in that? Blind is an adjective. My friend is a bright boy. Bright is an adjective. My sister is a very clever girl. Clever is an adjective. You can frame out the sentences with that which describes a person. And you can see here big, little, short, long, thin, thick, hairy, scary, ordinary. So here you have seen all the examples. So I have taught you the 4 parts of speech. Let's take a short rewind. Uh, like we have I have explained you noun, pronoun, verb, adjective. In the next session I'll be going with 8 parts of the remaining 8 parts, 4 parts of speech. So noun, as you know, it's a naming word. Like examples, your name or any place, Hyderabad, Secunderabad, Mumbai, like that. Pronoun, which is used instead of noun, he, she, it, they. And verb is an action word, like eating, jumping, running. You can list out number of action words. And adjective, which describes a noun or a pronoun. So children, you have learned the 4 parts of speech. Let us learn the remaining 4 parts of speech in the next session. Thank you, students, and practice the examples also. Thank you.